Okay, we're good. I'll get the comms. You worry about flying.
Good.
Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing.
27, turn.
You can never go back. Struggle to survive, and you're still alive.
Welcome aboard, everybody. We're here in Punta Gorda, and we're heading back to St. Augustine, a trip we haven't probably done in 2 months, 2.5 months or more.
Pretty much.
So I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting back there. We've enjoyed the holiday season and everything else, and now it's time to get back to work. So today's a beautiful day. It's a nice VFR day. So Kim has started her ground training. And so now we're going to try to implement some of that and let her fly yet again. So it'll be fun. So that means we're going VFR, and we're going to fly from Punta Gorda towards Lakeland, and then probably to Ocala, then over to St. Augustine, kind of stay around the airspace. We'll make that decision once we're in the air, figure out if we need to, you know, if we can cut through or if we need to go around it. So.
Alright, so...
you're
doing Lakeland? Oh, you're doing a...
I can send it from here, yeah. So we'll go from cheating.
So let's transfer.
Alright, so I just said send a panel. Sending flight plan. And then what'll happen is, see, right, if you look right here, it says route ready to upload. And then if we come over to the routes, there is a route here, which is actually, I gotta clear these out. I've done this a few too many times. Alright, so here's the route, and then we just hit activate route. There it is, Lakeland, Ocala, St. Augustine.
So is it route for you or is it route? I say route.
I say tomato and tomato because I don't really care about the potato or the potato.
So route.
Sure.
And pecan? Pecan?
Whatever you want to be.
Alright.
Whatever makes you happy.
Curious.
I don't know if either are right, but neither are wrong. Roll your eyes at me. Alright, we picked up the ATIS already. And the ATIS is what?
Romeo.
Romeo, atta girl. Ground Baron 3175 Whiskey at the self-service fuel. Taxi to the active for a VFR northbound departure with Romeo.
Number 3175 Whiskey, Punta Gorda ground, runway 4, taxi via Delta.
Runway 4 via Delta. And if I could pick up flight following from you, that'd be fantastic.
Sure, I'll do it for you. What was your aircraft type again?
Alright, it's a BE-55, and we're flying to St. Augustine, and the altitude will probably be about 7,500.
3175 Whiskey, squawks is 6014, departures 12705.
6014 and 12705, St. Augustine. Alright. You ready to go? You ready to fly? It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It'll be good.
I fly in my mind.
Tower Baron 3175 Whiskey, holding short of 4 at Delta for VFR northbound departure.
C Baron pilot November 3175 Whiskey, Punta Gorda Tower, hold short runway 4, we'll have you rolling here in about 20 seconds.
That doesn't get old.
Baron 75 Whiskey, runway 4 cleared for takeoff on course. Traffic off the end is going to be westbound, and the only other traffic we've had the drop zone over at Shell Creek, airborne multiple times. Right now they're down, but they might be going back up.
Roger that. Alright, runway 4 clear for takeoff. 75 Whiskey, thank you. Alright, we are clear right. We are clear left. I do see that traffic that's ahead of us. He's supposed to turn westbound, which means he'll probably turn left. I'm in no rush right now. I'm just going to be a little bit slow, giving him time, because we'll catch him relatively quickly.
So normally when we take off from 4, we pretty much go directly into Shell.
Yeah, we're going to make a
territory.
left. So turn left to 020,
Okay.
which,
So we'll go 020.
or just turn on course, actually, really, because that guy's already turning. All right, are you ready? You good?
I think so.
All right, bring it back to neutral.
Yep, neutral. Okay. I literally tried to push the gas. Where is it?
Did that work for you?
Yeah. See?
All right, gauges are in the green. Low less back.
Low less.
Fuel flow.
Got it.
Airspeed is alive. All you. All right, 84 knots.
Rotate.
Go ahead. There you go, positive rate.
Yep.
Fine.
Okay.
Yep. All right,
I'm
you got
not.
it.
I don't know. Here is up.
There you go.
I feel like I'm climbing too steep.
You're good. I'll give you a little nose down trim to help you. There you go. All right, we're passing through 400 feet. Do you want to grab the throttle? You want me to do it?
3175 Whiskey, proceed on course, good flight. We can change route to your discretion and contact Fort Myers.
All right, on course and over to departure. You're there, 7 Whiskey.
So keep going?
Yep.
The bottom one, right?
Yeah, the 25. Yep, there you go. Atta girl.
Okay, 25.
Okay, now
Over
go ahead.
departure.
Go to,
There you go. Ah, crap.
it's okay, we're good. I'll get the comms. You worry about flying. Good.
Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing.
27, turn right heading 360 to turn airport 2 to 3 o'clock, 8 miles.
Don't turn any more than that. I'm gonna set you up in a second. Let me
27, cleared visual approach runway 6.
I don't know what I'm doing.
just, okay, hold on. So here, we'll slow everything down. We're gonna hit direct, enter. Clear that out. Play. Direct, enter. Okay.
Alright, 004. Okay,
004.
I've got my line.
Now you got your line, so just
Go to
continue
departure.
flying your line. Okay, we're gonna climb up to 7,500 feet. Okay.
Alright, I'm at a 7 climb, which is fine.
Yep. Departure bearing 3175 Whiskey is with you 2000 climbing VFR 7.5.
3175 Whiskey, Fort Myers departure, rate of contact, maintain VFR, proceed on course.
VFR on course, 7 Whiskey.
14814, maintain VFR, at or below 2,500 for crossing traffic.
So we can go in more of a cruise climb, so what we can do is we can nose down just a little bit to get up to like 140 knot. So the best way to do that is going to be to push the nose a little bit and then adjust your trim. Go nose down.
Can't reach it.
I'll move this. Get this out of your way. There we go. Now see if you can reach it. There you go.
A little too much.
Oh, you're good. Just let it settle. Okay. Keep an eye on your heading or here in the magenta.
That's what I'm working on next.
Oh, you're doing fantastic.
The horrible flight.
No, it's not.
I can already feel it.
Fort Myers departure.
No, you're doing fantastic. It's been a while since you've flown. Listen, when I haven't flown for a while, I get in and I'm like,
contact.
yeah, I feel a little awkward.
And say intention.
And I've flown a hit more than you have, so don't worry about it.
Aircraft Taxi leaving the 307 airport, 1 minute.
Oh man.
You guys check on 4,700 climb in Tampa, altimeter 3021.
3021, Sempowski.
Center Delta 1691, 10,000.
Go. There you go. You're good.
691,
Get back to
climb
it.
and maintain 14,000.
Going to get your flow. Bless you, by the way.
14,000 Delta 1691.
All right, so there's your line. There's your navigation line there as well.
November 0 Charlie,
No more sneezing.
10 degrees left.
I feel like there's more.
Get it out. Need me to take the controls? I'll take the controls. Need me to turn on autopilot? I'll turn on the autopilot.
Okay,
You're good?
I think so.
All right. Get that out.
506,
That was awkward.
to maintain
What, sneezing?
13,000.
Yeah.
Fort Myers, altimeter is
What's even worse than
3020.
in an airplane and in a car? Because in a car, you gotta worry about left and right. In an airplane, you gotta worry about a
Up
bunch.
and down.
And I love to sneeze, so then there's always that too. All right, so keep yourself on course. You're not that far off because you can see from that magenta line.
Well, we're also
Center Mooney 74701 will be requesting on
we have
course
some
of about 2 miles.
crosswinds.
Absolutely.
I missed the call sign taken.
But the goal is to get that line lined up and then figure out the angle you need to face.
The 420
Thousand to go.
climb and maintain
Atta
3,000
girl.
feet, and you're clear direct to
All right, so there's a lot going to go on right here.
Direct Gilby, it's Gulf Indy
So kind of hold the altitude for a minute.
Newer, it's November Echo Whiskey.
Okay,
Echo
plane's going to want to probably going to want to continue to climb as it
direct.
speeds up.
74701.
Grab this, bring this to 24.
Direct, newer.
Let's get 574, descend to maintain 11,000.
Go.
Delta 1691 climbing,
Perfect.
level 230.
Fly level 230, Delta 1691.
Awesome, nice job. So grab the trim, give it a little nose down trim. Does it still want you to climb? Okay.
And when you do have traffic,
Now go ahead and reach down, and if you can, I'll do it because I know it might be hard for you.
Cows are a little hard.
Okay,
for
I'll get
me.
the cow flaps.
That I do know.
All right, I'll get those, no big deal.
Above 5,000 until
Okay.
you have that traffic in
Cow flaps
sight.
are closed. Now
Back on course, hold on.
you got to figure out the trim.
Gotta have one round your radar traffic terminate.
You got to stay at 7,500 feet.
Over there, so.
I'm going to go ahead and
868 course.
Need a lean
southeast,
for us?
Discretion, maintain VFR. 4 Bravo Hotel, contact camp approach 119er, point 9er.
119er, point 9er, 734 Bravo Hotel.
We hit
Go climb it.
506, flight 180.
so just force it,
Yeah, I am.
and then take the pressure out of your
Charlie
hands.
Foxtrot Golf
Once
Zero,
you're
Quebec,
at a
maintain
level,
17,000.
because right now you're
It's too much.
yeah.
440 out of
Okay, you still got to descend, so get yourself down there. There you go. Now see what a touch line can
Ranger 1,
do.
Papa November, mind me, hit a rider.
It goes just wanting to climb, right? So hold it so it doesn't want to climb. And then as you're holding it, take that pressure out of your hand.
Traffic.
343, mind me, center,
Yep.
maintain flight level 2.
As Delta Airlines.
Blue 335,
So did you trim,
maintain
or-
I did not, no.
Okay.
So you should feel the pressure and then nose down to take that pressure out of your hand.
Contact Fort Myers approach 125.15.
2515, lead.
Yeah, because you don't want to move it from your hand. You want to just make it where it's not
7,000, good rate down.
no more pressure.
Good rate through to 7,000, punch in 574.
There you go.
Yeah, 549, contact Fort Myers approach
Give it a second.
126.8.
Also off course, so I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
you can do both.
Center Ranger on Papa November 19.
You're VFR right now, so you're allowed
I know.
some
Ranger 1, Papa November,
leeway.
Miami Center,
2507, Delta 6.
What's nice about this is you get the big picture
549, contact Fort Myers approach
on
126.
Right,
where
of where
you
the
are,
plane
like
is.
how much are you really off. I mean, here you can see it too, but this gives you a visual big picture. And so does 4-flight, and that's the beauty of 4-flight too, right? Is depending on how zoomed in you are, you can see how much you're really on course or off course. This can be a little bit deceiving because you don't see the magenta line and you think you're way off when you look here and you go, oh, I'm barely off.
Right, it's there. It's just off your screen.
It's just off the screen.
Well, and then that's when
Right.
that helps. Or, but
Right. And you can also do this. I mean, there's things you can do. I like a certain level of that personally.
And direct Savannah, rest unchanged.
when we were talking to Kristen the other day, I was trying to stress to her, and I know that I can catch some flack for this, but I feel like to an extent, training on the twin is a disadvantage because it's such a fast plane that I'm going to get much more flustered quicker because there's so much going on and I'm trying to learn from a non-existent baseline versus going to a single where it's slow, everything's slow, and you can take time to do things.
You're 100% correct. First of all, flying a complex airplane is more difficult than flying a non-complex airplane, right? So even just in a single, all of a sudden you got to deal with prop and throttle, and mixture. You got 3 levers, where in a training airplane you got 2. You've got throttle and you've got mixture, nothing else. So, and then you add gear on top of that. So the more things you add in an airplane, the more complex it is, the more you have to learn, and the steeper the learning curve to learn that. Then you take a twin, and now you've doubled this.
Right.
And double certain aspects of it, and so it makes it even more difficult. So I agree, absolutely. Now, the flip side of that is because you have so much time and experience in this environment, that in theory, that should make it a little bit easier for you when you go into an airplane that's slower and has less to do, because now everything's happening at a slower pace. You're used to everything happening so fast.
Right.
And when you're training, things are going to be happening fast anyways. To my point earlier, we're taking off you're climbing out, you're dealing with putting the gear up, you're trying to fly this airplane, they hand us off, and you instinctively want to go and change the frequency and do comms and do all that while flying. Most students are like can't even hear the comms.
Right.
They are just focused on what they're doing, and early on, their CFI is dealing with all of that.
Right.
So you will definitely begin the process light years ahead in certain aspects. In certain aspects, you're going to be behind. Not behind. You're not going to be ahead. In other aspects, you will be ahead. And that's cool.
Contact Fort Myers, approach 126.8. Good day. November 7, Charlie.
Oh, it smells good.
You want some?
56 Miami Center, climb flight level 180.
Level 180 up at 35.
It's really good today.
Operations.
Pulling down the box.
Didn't realize how hungry I was. Till the bacon tasted so good. Holy crap.
Put your jacket on. You're not showing off your cool shirt.
Okay, direct to Goose to Springs at 291.
I gotta say, it's actually a pretty cool shirt.
I can show off my cool shirt. When I do this.
Oh, but you're not wearing your shoulder harness.
To Papa Delta Kilo, we're a little bit early.
So what he's talking about is my new Fly Girl Kelly shirt. Or what he's talking about is my new Fly Girl shirt
From Fly Girl Kelly.
from Fly Girl Kelly.
So you're wearing.
Miss Natalie. She sent this over to me. It says just a girl who decided to go for it, which is basically how she became a pilot. And she just, it was always on her bucket list, and she said, you know what, I'm going to go and do it. She did it, and now she is a CFI.
I know, that's awesome that
She
she's a
just
CFI.
got her CFI. She's just killing it.
Yeah, she is. But I think that
What's your destination?
San Augustine, Sierra Golf Juliet.
SM5 Whiskey, roger. Traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles, orbiting around the Zephyr Hills Airport, doing skydiving activity, maneuvering VFR at or below 13,500.
Roger that. We'll go ahead and cheat towards the east. You don't happen to know if the MOAs over at Lake George are active, do you?
No, when you talk to Jacksonville approach, they'll have that info for you.
Roger that. It's MOs. What's due north heading?
360.
Ah, girl. Opposed to
180? Oh.
opposed to it being 000. Yeah, 360 is how it's referred to.
My controls?
Your controls.
And I'm on 360, and we are at 75, and no traffic around us. Okay.
So let me back up for a second. So for those who are unfamiliar, Fly Girl Kelly is Natalie. She is a fantastic woman that started a non-profit foundation for women to help women, inspire women, motivate women to live their dreams, and specifically in her case for flying. So she started Fly Girl Kelly, and so she sells merchandise like these shirts and other things, and the proceeds from these go towards scholarships to help women. I'd say young women, but it's not true. It's the entire gamut.
Contact Orlando approach 120.15.
12015 good days almost.
Yeah.
Radar contact climbing.
So as I mentioned, she started these scholarships to help women, motivate women, go and pursue their dreams of flying, and she's actually helped Kim. And even though Kim has got the most amazing pilot ever to motivate her,
1551.
and by that I mean Greg from Premier One Driver, but even though she's got plenty of mentors, Kim's actually Natalie's actually taken her under her wing, and it's awesome because it takes it gives her the female perspective, and it gives her someone that she can relate to, opposed to me and someone who's just recently gone through the training. So anyhow, the point is, the reason I'm telling you all this long-winded stuff is that if you believe in the cause and you want to help the cause and help support aviation and help support women specifically in aviation, be sure to go and support Fly Girl Kelly by going to flygirlkelly.com. Right, isn't it?
No, it's flygirlllc.com.
Oh, okay.
Fly Girl Kelly is her handle. We're so used to talking about her Instagram handle.
So go to flygirlllc.com and buy her merch, or you could just as easily go to Sporty's Pilot Shop at sportiespiletshop.com, and you can buy the merchandise there as well. So either way, you're helping a great cause, and I suggest that go up and pick up a shirt. They even have for guys, Fly Guys.
Flyboy.
Flyboy, sorry. I should know Flyboy. Whole conversation. But Flyboy, so you can still help the cause. You know, if you don't have
if you're not a fly girl,
you don't have a female to buy a shirt for. In fact, you know, speaking of sporties, I don't know if we mentioned this in a previous video or not, but Kim started ground school, and Kim actually started the Sporties ground school. And so for those that don't follow us on social media, on Instagram and other aspects, Kim has actually been non-stop online, because it's an online course of Sporties, between her laptop, between her iPad, her phone, watching on Apple TV. Anytime she has a free minute, she is sitting there taking these online courses, and it's pretty exciting to see. And for me, it's even more exciting, not for all the reasons that you know, because she got into flying. Her love of flying grew when we got together, and I've taken her under my wing, and it's been awesome. But what makes it even cooler and all of that is that a few years ago, I won't say how many, I took the very same courses on VHS that she's taking now, and so it's pretty awesome to see her following in my footsteps, studying the same exact ground school that I did a few years ago. So it's exciting. So those who don't know, who haven't been following along, go ahead and leave a comment below in the comment section, and let her know what you think about the fact that she started ground school.
It's beneficial. It's been a long time coming. We keep talking about it, but it is now. It started.
I'm pretty jealous, because when I did it, I didn't have a choice. I had VHS only back then, so I could only watch it when I was home in front of my TV.
Right.
Like, to be able to just be anywhere, to be in a car ride, and be like, hey, I can watch this, or be in a plane ride, or, sitting out by the pool, doing whatever it is you're doing. I'm, you youngsters
Technology.
Nowadays, you don't know how good you got it. All right, back to flying.
Okay.
All right, so once we get to Ocala, we are going to somewhat cheat the turn. He did say that the MOAs are active.
Yeah.
So we're going to make this turn, but we're going to make it loosely. I'm going to let you slightly be off course, so that way we can just stay outside the MOA.
And these headwinds are brutal. Now we're talking about this one?
Yeah, we're going to stay out of
the red circle, or I can't.
That's orange circle, by the way. But we're going to stay out of the...
Oh, yeah? Are you going to go there?
We're going to stay out of the magenta pink.
Okay, the magenta is what we're...
Yeah, we're going to stay out of that.
Remember, I haven't gotten to my
I know.
My VFR charts yet.
No, 100%.
I haven't.
I was more making fun of
a little
the fact
bit,
that you
but
called it red. I wasn't making fun of the other part.
it definitely looks red to me on this glary angle.
Turn heading 270, up 1453.
So.
Could be. Well, I have 4 flights, so I can actually turn off the aeronautical and then... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Now I done gum it.
What'd you do? You done broke it.
Done gum it. What I wanted was the VFR section, which I had, and I want to turn off... There we go. Turn off the aeronautical. Now there's no extra lines. I, on the other hand, love that 4th flight puts the extra lines. So I like...
Is it like a highlight? Is
yeah,
that
it's like a highlight, okay. Exactly.
Well, see, when you just deleted the first chart, the mess up chart, it actually showed that the circle was the MOA. So I feel like I'm still correct and not, you know what I mean?
The circle is the restricted area. So if you look closer here, this is actually restricted area. That's what the R2906 is actually restricted.
So this...
The R9206 and the details on 4th flight and restricted area from the surface to 14,000 feet.
So let me ask.
Again, 4th flight's amazing.
Southwest 1453, maintain 16,000.
You can never have enough information, and that's what 4th flight does. So this, the magenta is the MOA itself, because then this is a separate MOA, then this is a separate MOA. But this MOA itself has the restricted in there, so no matter what, even if this MOA is cold, this is always restricted. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Correct.
Is that
correct? That's
a fair
restricted
statement?
airspace.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So a MOA is a military operating area. You can fly into a MOA. The problem is when you fly into a MOA, you disrupt. If it's hot and they're having activities, the minute you fly into it, they've got to call off what they're doing. Being somebody who's pro-military, being somebody who's pro-aviation, it's not that big of a deal for me to fly around it, and so we go around it. Now, restricted is different than a MOA. Restricted, you can't go in without permission. And we've flown through the restricted airspace before flying IFR, but that's because, you know, obviously they weren't using it, and Jack's center knew they weren't using it, and they allowed us to go through it. I have a request for flight. I would love for flight when I hit the airports page, and when I go to search, that the very first thing that comes up is one of the airports that's in my flight plan. So my destination or my departure would be great if that was the first thing that came up as just a default. That is a request I have for flight. Alright, so we are level cruise 7,500 feet. We have an indicated airspeed of about 171 knots. Have an outside air temperature of, which is why I turned on the heater, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 2 degrees Celsius. Which gives us a true airspeed of 190 knots, but we've got winds that are 271 at 55, so we've got a ground speed of 170 knots. So this is a no-rush flight. Oh, that heater feels good, doesn't it?
I know, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's comfortable.
Yeah, suddenly it's changing.
For the record, everybody, this is the first time Christopher has turned the heater on for me.
I don't know what you mean.
Applaud him. Give him applause. After 3 years. 3.
I actually thought it was going to be hot already. I expected me to be turning it off.
Well, see, I have this, so it's not hot, but I'm comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still freezing. Yeah, I still won't take my jacket off, but it's getting more
If I had a jacket on,
comfortable.
I would be taking mine off.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sounds like someone forgot to hand us off.
Sounds like it.
I may go,
3575, got 3342, good day.
God darn it.
Hold on, you're on V-lock.
No, I'm trying to get off that.
Gotta exit out of it.
Search approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey.
Start a Baron con, is that 75 Whiskey?
Affirm, Baron 3175 Whiskey. I think Orlando forgot to hand us off. We're just VFR flight following. We're in a VFR descent this time to St. Augustine.
3175 Whiskey, ident.
Ident, 75 Whiskey.
Calling 33, contact Sealord.
Wonder if they've been trying to call us.
Or 75 Whiskey, radar contact about 8 miles northwest of St. Augustine. Hey, you said that you had Oscar?
Yeah, we're southwest of St. Augustine, and we have Oscars. We're about 29 southwest of St. Augustine.
Sorry, you're 10 northwest of Palatka, sorry about that.
That sounds more better good. Affirm, and St. Augustine, 75 Whiskey. Alright, so as we descend, you notice the power keeps creeping up, so we gotta keep pulling it back so we can continue this descent rate without having to retrim everything. Can't wait till you can start learning to land. It's gonna be awesome.
Talking about like physically the land or
No, landing
just,
the airplane.
Oh, to land.
To land.
Yeah. So we're starting to get into that yellow arc.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, analog is showing a little different than the digital is. So.
Just wondering. I mean, it's something that I can barely see over there, so that's
and you
why.
can be in the yellow arc. There's nothing wrong with it. You only want to be in the yellow arc if the air is smooth.
Right.
On daylight today, at this point, I'm not suspecting anything turbulent. But if it's real windy, you know, then you never know. You get low, it can start getting turbulent. So I usually just stay out of it, just to stay out of it. Yeah. The red line, that's a different story. You don't ever want to go beyond the red line.
BNE.
BNE. What does NE stand for? BNE?
Not exceed.
Right, never exceed speed. Exactly. V is your V speeds, and then NE is never exceed. Nice job. You are watching the Sporties videos.
What do you think? I just put him on and like black myself out?
You never know. Alright, I'm turning the heater off, sorry.
That's fine.
I can't take any more of that.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the sun beating down on me right now.
Outer Bose 3,500 for traffic, 11 o'clock, 4 miles, southbound 3,000 feet.
Out of love, 3,500 and looking for traffic, Sempo Whiskey.
No, I see him on here.
441,
Ooh.
contact Daytona approach 118.85.
Traffic in sight, Sempo Whiskey.
I can't see him.
He's right in front of us.
Oh, I got him.
Jack's approach, Centurion 6506 Victor. We're continuing with you at 5,500 on course.
Uh-oh.
Centurion 6506 Victor, Jacksburg, draws Jack's altimeter 3015.
Still got him? I just lost him.
3015, Centurion 6506 Victor, roger.
I got him. He's doing turns.
Yeah.
Going northwest.
Yeah, I see him right now. Second St. Tower, bearing 3175. Whiskey is 10 to the west, inbound, full stop.
175 Whiskey, South St. Tower, Aegis Oscar Papa.
Have Oscar, Sempo Whiskey.
5 Whiskey Papa just went up, altimeter 3015, report midfield left traffic, runway 31.
3015, report midfield left traffic, 31, Sempo Whiskey. Activate my ILS.
Approach.
75 Whiskey departing traffic, B number 1 on left base, runway 31, clear to land.
Alright, number 131, clear land, Sempo Whiskey.
Well, ILS for 3-1.
75 Whiskey, I do have traffic transiting down the shoreline about 2.5 north, just to remain to the west of the shoreline for me on the base.
Alright, we'll remain west of the shoreline, Sempo Whiskey.
ILS for 3-1.
Yep, activate.
Vectors.
Which is final, activate, yep.
Okay, just want to make sure that we were on the same one.
Yep, alright.
And then you want this? No. Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha, buddy. It's fine.
Alright, you're going down.
You're okay.
Ops approach. Alright, we got 3 green.
Our 736, continue downward, all advice.
St. Augustine Tower, flyer 781 at Bravo 6, short of
Alright, in the white arc, going flaps land.
Fire 781, San Augustine Tower, hold short, runway 31, landing traffic.
short, runway 31, landing traffic at 781.
Alright, we were 3 green, flaps land, clear to land.
St. Augustine Tower, this is lane 114, 10 miles to the south, inbound for landing with information, Papa.
1147 Hotel, San Augustine Tower, right now.
Ident 47 Hotel.
47 Hotel, thanks. Stay west of the shoreline for traffic obstruction and continue for left base, runway 31, number 47 Hotel.
Stay west of the shoreline and enter left base for runway 31, 47 Hotel.
Thanks. Fire 736, right base, continue.
Nice.
Thank you.
Considering.
5 Whiskey, where do you park?
We're over in the hangars. I forget which one it is now. Yeah, give me a second, Sempo Whiskey, sorry.
Echo, I think. But I don't know.
75 Whiskey, left or right?
Left, Sempo Whiskey.
5 Whiskey, turn left at Bravo 2 and contact ground.
Bravo 2 over to ground, Sempo Whiskey, thanks.
I don't know what we're supposed to call these hangars.
Yeah, I think it's the over by Delta 3. Ground bearing 3175, Whiskey is clear 31 at Bravo 2, like to taxi to, I guess, the Delta 4 hangars.
75 Whiskey, crossing ground, roger. Taxi straight ahead, Bravo 2, Delta 3, Delta, cross runway 2, cross runway 6.
Bravo 2, Delta 3, Delta, cross 2, cross 6, suppose. So welcome to St. Augustine. Welcome home, sort of.
My home.
You're home. Actually, no, not your home. Your home's where I'm at. Anyhow, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button. Biggest compliment we can receive is your subscription to our channel. I'd ask her to say it, but she doesn't like to say it anymore. Ah! Anyhow, as always, ring that bell for notifications and hit all for notifications so you find out about videos like these and more. So, and give us some feedback. Let us know what you think about how Kim is doing and how she did
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what you are thinking about
St. Augustine ground.
my flight skills, my lack of flight skills, what you'd like to see us do within reason.
Anyhow, guys, till next time, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
How long was this flight timer? 1:17, not bad.
Prison in itself, I know. Stuck between the bars. The strong have scars. But you can never go back. Struggle to survive.